Good morning, people of internet. No, that was a terrible intro. Let's try that again. Good morning, people of internet land. Welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. You join me, obviously, on board 99. I just got my high schoolers dropped off for this morning. And we are now headed back to the yard. I thought it was supposed to be raining by now. The forecast said we were going to get a little bit of rain right about 8 o'clock, which it is. It's Wednesday the 6th. And yeah, that hasn't happened. So I'm assuming the rain will show up at 11 when it was actually supposed to. But whatever, rain, don't rain, I don't even care. It is a pretty chill morning, other than the fact we had a bus get hit. I say a bus got hit. A bus was driving and somebody in a pickup truck came by and like reached out of the truck and hit their mirror. At least that's what was told to us. I still can't quite work out in my mind how that happened, but they hit this mirror. The mirror fell into this window from the impact and it broke the mirror and this window. So they had to take that driver a spare bus and fill out an accident report and all that. Other than that, this morning's been pretty uneventful. I took the GoPro with me intending to film the early morning before my route. Obviously that didn't happen because, if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm tired early in the mornings, and because of that, I'm not in the most chipper mood ever, which would make for a boring video if, you know, when I do a vlog style video, I have to be talkative to a certain extent, and most of the time I'm just not that early in the morning. So, yeah, you can probably tell this window is absolutely hideous. And I know it's this window because if I open it, everything looks fine. Actually, I say that mirror does not look fine. So, I have glass cleaner at the house. Naturally, I have never thought about actually grabbing it to bring it with me. But I need to clean that mirror, well, really both of them. Actually this entire window and some parts of the windshield. Wiggle up here, watch my tail swing, round the curb, and back in the throttle. There's a Vision for all you people that like those. That's probably as close as I'll ever get to one. We don't have any tree truck. We don't have any Visions, and the last time it was considered to buy one, there's your engine brake. The last time it was considered to buy a Vision, we decided not to, so I don't think we'd ever get one. Or a flat front bus. I don't think we'll ever get those either. The C2 is just the most practical option for us. So it's what we use. Some more engine brake. You guys keep telling me to do an engine brake video, and I keep forgetting. I've been meaning to do it, and I start going about my day and I completely just don't think about it. So, tell you what, I'll leave that on till we get back to the yard. I'm also very irritated that as I record this, it is November 6th, and if I try to show my watch on camera, it is 73 degrees Fahrenheit outside with 93% humidity. And by the end of today, it will be up to about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, it's November. Why? Sorry, I was letting you hear the engine brake right there. Like, it's 82, what? It's November. It's November. God, I hate Georgia's climate. Hate Georgia's climate. And then I get a text last night from one of my friends in Colorado, and she sends me a screenshot of their weather radar, and they're about to get pummeled with snow. And I'm like, how? Like, how do you guys get to have cold, but I don't get to have cold? If I had a dime for every hot Christmas I've had in my life living in Georgia, what in the Samantha Higgins is going on over here? I would have a lot of dimes. I just looked over there and was like, oh, the side of the building's gone. What in the world? Yeah, the entire side of the building's gone. Alright. Was not expecting to see that when I came in, but okay. 125, we shall park behind you for today. Lock the brakes. Yeah, you can see the back of 125's dirty, the back of 100's dirty. There's several down there dirty, the back of 121's dirty. That's a 2025 right there, the back of it's getting dirty, the back of 150's dirty. I've driven that bus down dirt roads, so I know it is. The back of my bus is probably hideously dirty. Like I said, no...
148 to 90. Can I back out?
Shut up! My God. 148 is the bus that talks the most on this radio, and she drives me nuts. And I'm saying that because I'm pretty sure she's never going to find this video. If you do find this video, 148, please, you're a very sweet lady, but please learn to shut up. Alright, let's punch our odometer in, 191.461. Stick our pre-trip in there like so. I'm holding my foot on the brake so it doesn't go into fast idle because we're about to shut down. Turn everything off. We will clock out. Leave that there. Just scan everything. Everything looks fine. And go to sleep. And we'll walk back here. Somebody spilled a drink. Yay. And chip crumbs. Punch that. Make sure there's no children left. Is it? Please tell me this is water. Yeah, it's water. Okay. I feel a little bit better about that. I just slipped this bloody bus. Yesterday. I don't mind sand getting in here, but the fact that they leave food trash everywhere just drives me bonkers. Alright, grab my bag, open that. That is a seatbelt cutter. Apparently all our buses are supposed to have one. I didn't know that. This bus has never had one. It never had it when I got it. So one of the mechanics realized that, and he gave me one. So thank you to that mechanic if you see this video. If you're wondering why he had my bus, apparently there was a small, some sort of, I'm not sure if it was an oil leak or what, that 99 had going on under the hood, and it was causing like excess grease to build up on the outside of the engine block. Now, I saw that grease, but because it happened so slowly, I didn't really think about it, or really didn't see it as something important. I just kind of let it go. But the mechanic came out here the other day and got my bus without telling me, which is fine. I just didn't know about it because he wanted to check on that leak. So he washed off the engine block, and while he was at it, he started finding other crap wrong with the bus. Apparently, I had the shock on that side. One bolt was a little bit loose. I kind of feel like an idiot because I should have caught that in a pre-trip, and somehow I didn't. There was that. There was something wrong with one of the rear airbags over the back axle. I had figured that out because I had noticed that the back end felt weird at high speed. It didn't, like the bus didn't want to drive in a straight line. So he fixed that and the shock and gave me a seatbelt cutter. And he told me one other thing he had done, but I cannot remember off the top of my head. So that's why 99 went to the mechanics. I almost had a spare bus the other day, which is how that confusion started, because my dispatcher called me and said, hey, I'm going to have to get you a spare bus. And I was very confused because that day went exactly like this. Nothing was wrong with 99. I came back, parked her right here, no problems, didn't report anything, and I went home. And then they told me that she was in the shop, and I was extremely confused why. And then gradually throughout the day I managed to piece together that the mechanic who was keeping an eye on that leak, when he came out and got 99 and took it in to check on it, and that's when he found other stuff. But ended up, he got that done very quickly, and I did not need a spare bus. So that's why I did not record any spare bus. Yeah, you can see the side of 99 right here. If I just run my finger, I mean, you can see the dirt just comes up. And I mean, it's not just right there, it's the entire side. The entire side of the bus is filthy, but I don't really have a feasible way to clean it. If I had a big brush on a pole and a bucket and some pine sol and a water hose, and a lot of time, then I know a method to do it. I've done it cleaning charter buses, but that's extremely time consuming, and I just haven't talked myself into it yet. So here's our 25, one of our 25s. They are all now officially in service. Most of them were in service by the end of last week. It's now Wednesday of this week, but by the beginning of this week we had all 5 of them in service. And here's a 12. So actually you get like our oldest C2 and our youngest right next to each other. You can definitely tell the difference in the paint. The paint on the 12 is faded, and apparently on this one most of the reflective striping is shot. Now there is one of the dirtiest buses I think I've seen so far. 190 is actually, this is the bus that the 8-ways I said got cleaned off, and as you can see, it didn't make much difference because they're now looking exactly like they were. Good God, bus needs a bath. 18 needs a bath. 54 needs a bath. 59 actually looks okay. 161 needs a bath. 184 needs a bath. 115 needs a paint rebuff, to be honest. 25, 25, 23, 23, 19. And then this guy. This right here is why I was walking over here instead of ending the video. This is 0909, and this bus was my ride to school when I was in high school. The driver, I'm friends with my driver from back then. He's now driving a 2020 bus that he just got moved to. Actually, he had an 18. But yeah, 0909 I think is the only bus we have with a matching year number and bus number. Yeah, a lot of miles I traveled on this bus. It's this bus, actually, the rest of our 09s just became spares because of our 25s now getting in service. So the last of our 09s have been retired into spare service. I'm not sure why, but let's take a look inside. I mean, it's just like any other 09 International we have, but I don't know, this one's kind of special to me. Jeez, it's a view I saw every day for about 2 years straight. I tried to get this seat because I could talk to the driver easily because I'm friends with him. So I tried to get this seat, you know, pop my earbuds in if we weren't talking, listen to tunes, listen to some J+1, something like that, you know. Because he's on SoundCloud, and on part of the bus route out in the middle of nowhere where there's no cell signal, SoundCloud was the only thing I could get to actually load off of my crappy cell signal at the time. Now that this bus is a spare, I'm hoping one day I can actually drive it. I feel like that'd be pretty cool to drive the bus that took me to school every day. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's still in pretty nice shape in here, to be honest. And I know for a fact that air condition is superb. Because my God, if you sat in these two seats, which I typically did, you would freeze your pants off. Yeah. That's 0909 for you. It was kind of funny, actually, the other day. This bus drove right by the other driver, my friend driver, who took me to school every day. The two of us were parked there, and this bus came by with him not driving it. It was a very strange sight, kind of like watching yourself in third person. Yeah, you'll notice this bus is a little bit different to 936, which I've shown on this channel before. Our 09s kind of came in two groups, and I'm not sure how that happened. I think it was a mix-up on International's end, but our 09s are basically split into an older half and a younger half. The younger half, which includes this one, has the tinted windows and no side skirt. So the side skirt, or no extended side skirt, I should say. So it's completely straight and flat across the bottom. 36, if you remember, had no tinted windows, and it had the extended side skirt, so it came down at an angle like that and then was straight. And that's the older half of our 09s that look like that. So the older half came in like that, and then I guess we told International, like, hey, this is not what we're requesting, please get it right. and then they started sending us the one we actually asked for, which was no extended skirts and tinted windows. So you can tell by looking at them when you see them around the yard which one they are. But yeah, has LEDs all the way around, which I like. Somebody hit it or backed it into something. That bumper was not messed up when my friend had this bus, and when I rode it, wasn't messed up like that. Not sure who did that or how, but there's another tree truck. So there's a little bus vlog for you, and a little treat getting to see an old friend of mine. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.